Hey everybody, it's Doug here, getting ready for our next episode of The Reckoners, which this will be episode 7. I think it's probably going to be close to our last, if not our last episode. What I'll say about the game so far is I do like it. It's very enjoyable. The components are fantastic, and now that I'm reading the books, it's really making a lot more sense to me. This is one of those games where I think you don't have to be into the books or have read them to get the game and play it and enjoy it, but I think your enjoyment of it would be tremendously boosted by having read the books. That said, I also noticed, though, as we've gone along, it started off feeling pretty tough. Now, granted, we are playing the most basic version of the game. In this two-player basic version, it's like the opener, basically. But it started off pretty, it felt difficult, and it doesn't feel very difficult now. It feels like we've got control of the game in the sense that we're about to beat SteelHeart. We've got everybody contained pretty well, and we're about to get into another round. I think if we get some good containment this round and are able to damage SteelHeart, we got 2 turns maybe before we win the game. And I think our population is still at 15, even though it's taken some hits. It's still going okay. So, you know, population 0 is one of the ways we lose the game. And that's, I think, so far we're okay. So let's continue on. We're going to start with the Professor's dice rolls and see what we get. Professor, he's got, you know, quite a bit of dice going on. He's got a couple of, as you can see, a couple of planning tokens. And these are nice plastic tokens, too, by the way. Very good components. I got to give him an A for components, for sure. But we're going to go roll his dice. Just basically, I didn't know if I showed you this when I was setting up, but this shows you the card that he starts with, and that's how you know. It goes right there. Okay, let's roll our dice and see what we get. I sure would like to kill a few more epics, but I don't know. I think right now we're focused on getting SteelHeart. So let's see what we can do here. We are currently not with SteelHeart. We're with an Enforcer. And I don't think there's only 3 total on the board, so I don't think we're going to need to go crazy on that. I do believe we'll do this, and we'll keep the skull. And that's really all I think I'm going to keep out of this group, because I want to get some possibly more damage. We want to jump into SteelHeart's space and just hit him as hard as we can. We know we're going to do 3 hits to him right now. Well, this isn't bad. We're going to keep that for sure. I'm going to keep this to contain stasis just in case, because that's where I'll be. And then we can keep these 2 money. We'll do that. And we'll re-roll these. Maybe we'll get lucky. We didn't. We got another containment and a investigation. Well, that's not terrible. We can investigate stasis a little more. And we got some stuff we can do. So we're okay there. We got lots going on. Now, here's Tia. Let's turn this card right side up. And you can see once again it says operations there. That's how I knew that was her card. Just to refresh, because I know it's been many episodes since we did the setup. We're going to grab all of her dice. She's again got quite a few dice. She has all of her dice right now, which is fantastic. This gets to go into her tray now, so she has 1 planning token for this round. And we're going to roll the heck out of her dice. Let's see what we get here. Well, we might as well keep this because we know we can do something good with some containment on somebody. We'll keep this because she's got 2... Enforcers in her space. That will allow her to take them out, and I think we're going to keep the skull for an attack on somebody, probably SteelHeart, and see where we go from there. Let's see what we get. We'll keep this. We'll keep these 2 skulls. I don't even know if I'm worried about money right now. I think I'm just worried about getting SteelHeart and containing the epics. You know what? We do need to contain Curveball. He's gotten a little out of control. I think we'll keep this basic containment. We'll re-roll these 3, see what we get. And there's going to be our final roll. So we're going to get some money, another containment, and another enforcement, which we'll probably use for movement, perhaps. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's start taking our turns. We'll start with the Professor. The Professor's going to do this. He's going to hit the Enforcer. No, sorry, wrong die. He's going to hit the Enforcer that's there with that die. That'll kill it. And then he's going to spend this investigation die to move. Nope, take it back. Nope. He's going to contain with his double containment Curveball. So we're going to put Curveball back to the bottom. Then we're going to spend a planning token to move over to where SteelHeart is. SteelHeart is right there. Then we will we're going to use the grenade launcher. Boosh. We got that. That'll hit SteelHeart for 2 more. He's down to 5. I think we can get him this turn, maybe, guys. We might be able to, I think we're going to get him. We can use these 2 attacks to drop SteelHeart 2 more to 3. He's about done, guys. We almost got him. We'll spend these 2 money. Why not? That puts us up to 3. We will contain Stasis just in case. We'll contain her. And this will be not worth anything to us. I guess, yeah, we'll use it to learn 1 more of her secrets. Try and break the invulnerability on her. What else do we got? Well, we can use this to learn 1 more secret. And I'm going to take my planning token back because we can move. Now I want to see, can I actually use my planning tokens to attack SteelHeart? I just want to double check that. It seems almost like cheating. I don't think it is, but I'm going to look at using planning tokens. Planning tokens can move it from player. They can be used as a die with any single symbol on it, showing a plan token. May also be used to move, remove barricades, or activate a player ability, equipment card, etc. A plan token is a single wild action. Plan tokens may be used to earn money, but they must be spent during the use. Okay, so yeah, well, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to use these 2 planning tokens to continue to hit SteelHeart, and we got him down to 1. So we're definitely, this is going to be the last turn, guys. We got this. And I don't have anything else that we need to do. That's it. We're going to move over to Tia. Since Tia's here, she might as well do this. She's going to do that to attack these 2 fine gentlemen. They are gone. And then we're going to move. She doesn't have anything to use for movement, so she'll use 1 containment. I know we're going to win, but I'm just going to play it out like you should. We're going to use 1 containment to get Refractory back down. I'm not going to worry about attacking her at all. We'll use this die to move, and we'll move over to where SteelHeart is. And after an epic battle, we're going to do 2 more damage to SteelHeart, and that will kill him. Let me see how that works. We have basically brought SteelHeart to 0, and I think we've completed the game. Let's look at SteelHeart. Defeating SteelHeart. Is SteelHeart's research value? Okay, yeah. In order to win the game, players must use numerous epic actions on SteelHeart to defeat him. You may use plan tokens and player ability cards to aid you. Remember, you must be in the same city district as SteelHeart in order to attack him. Well, we have done that. Place with set SteelHeart's health value with the appropriate amount based on the difficulty and number of reckoners. So I'm going to double check that. I'm pretty sure it was still 18. This feels easy. I'm going to double check that. Just difficulty level 2, beginner, standard 18. Yeah, now I could have done standard, which is 20. Let me just show you this so you see that you can ratchet up the difficulty. I could have done standard difficulty, and it changes. The board scope are based on that too. So standard difficulty, Sparks is the hardest one. It would have been a 28. I can tell you right now, if I were to play this game again, I'd play it up in here now. Now that I understand the concepts of the game, but it is 18. So we have defeated him and won the game. We have brought down SteelHeart, and he is the worst of the epics. The rest of them we can just kill. We can take a look at some of them. The ones we didn't fight. We got Avalanche, Shrapnel, and wow, he's pretty nasty. See, and we got a lucky in the ones we didn't get. Death Point, he was in the book I read. I remember that guy. Half-Life, don't know that one yet. Dazzle, don't know that one yet. Firefight, heard the name. Warhead, don't know that. Night Wielder, I've heard that guy. He's pretty nasty, and he's one of the tougher ones, I think. 3 and 5, that doesn't seem that tough. False Face, don't know him. Powerhouse, no, haven't met him yet. Wormhole, Zodiac, Fortuity. He was really nasty in the book, so I would think he would be powerful. Fault Line and Frostbite are the ones we didn't face. But anyway, guys, that is the Reckoners. I dig the game. Like I said, I definitely would have to play it on a much more serious difficulty level, I believe. For experienced gamers like myself and probably like you, I think this would become relatively easy if you were just paying a little bit of attention. And I even screwed up some turns where I did not play efficiently. So that shows you that in easy mode, it is truly easy mode, and it's a learning mode. And that's what we played. So don't take this as the difficulty level of the game. It started off kind of hard. It really did, until we built up a good dice pool and some good items. And then it became significantly easier as a result of our actions. And once you start killing off the epics and bringing him down, that's the easiest way to do it. I mean, you can research him directly while you're with him, but killing the epics is the way to get him down, because you got to kill him anyway, and they have additional rewards. So that is cool. And I will reiterate this. I do believe that to get the full enjoyment out of this game, you would want to read the books. That's just my take on it. I don't think it was meant to be designed that way, but it is definitely the case. And SteelHeart in the books is a really nasty guy, and now I have some insight into that and how terrible he is and the value of defeating him. It makes it feel better that we won. So we'll take a look at that maybe in another video at some point, because I do see myself playing this again on a much more difficult level, even with beginning players, because most of the people I play with play games anyway. So I think they would find this to be relatively easy if we don't ratchet up to the higher level difficulties. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed The Reckoners. This will be the final episode. And I got a surprise unboxing coming next that I think you'll appreciate. A lot of cool stuff. And that will probably come out very soon after this video, because I'm going to clean this up and start filming, because I got some extra time. So guys, thanks again. I will talk to you in the next episode of something. And again, hope you enjoyed The Reckoners. Take care. Read the books. They're cool. I got into it yesterday. I couldn't put it down. It was really good. The writing style is kind of basic. I guess this was supposed to be a young adult type novel series, but it's a good series regardless. So anyway, enjoy and take care.